What's up? Welcome to Blockchain Tech and Finance News. If you're on the YouTube side once more, please do subscribe, smash the bell notifications. Again, this is Blockchain Tech and Finance News. It's not 7 a.m. It's not 7 a.m. because I've had a massively busy day. And again, we're just getting going in Blockchain Tech and Finance News once more, starting the stream up. I have some awesome news today, mainly specifically to the ETH merge going on here. Obviously, we're not going to be seeing like true impacts for around the next 1 to 2 months, basically. We'll just put it that way. On transactional speed, transactional gas efficiency, and overall, I think the use of mining is done. But we're going to read all about that today. So I'm just going to share this out into the Jumbotron, whatever that means. And chat with me. All right, so now that's got going on. I've literally got a space running too, so I mean, like, I'm just all cramped into like one thing going on today. Move my mic up a little bit to my face, and let's go read the news. Read the news today. All right. Probably stop bumping into my desk. All right. The first piece of news I have today is about Ethereum. Let's go. Let's go. All right. The world's second biggest cryptocurrency just got a lot greener. Let's read this. I'm not going to play the video, but again, all these video recaps on the YouTube side will have all of these link descriptions in the recap below on the description. The world's second biggest cryptocurrency just got a lot greener. This is from CNN Business by Diksha Madok. I'm trying to pronounce that correctly. Apologies if I didn't, but trying. New Delhi, CNN Business. Ethereum, the world's second most valuable cryptocurrency, has completed a massive software upgrade that its backers claim will slash its carbon footprint. The long-awaited revamp, which is known as the merge, will reduce Ethereum's, I think it was called like Constantinople. I think that was one of the upgrades, but I don't know. Let's see. ETH 2.0 basically will reduce Ethereum's. Right. The long-awaited revamp, also known as the merge, will reduce Ethereum's energy consumptions by nearly 99.95%, according to the Ethereum Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting the cryptocurrency and its related technologies. The merge refers to the original Ethereum mainnet merging with a separate blockchain called the Beacon chain it added. That's what it was. Yeah, it was like the Beacon chain. It's been a while since I looked into this. Actually, to be honest, we've been talking about this since 2019, like even before then, about ETH upgrade and ETH 2.0. It was actually supposed to happen, I think, in 2019 to emerge to a more efficiency, but that didn't happen. It was like further engineering that brought us to this point today. So until now, both Ethereum and Bitcoin were running on a mechanism called proof of work, under which high-powered computers were required to solve complex puzzles. The merger removes Ethereum to a mechanism called proof of stake, which is much more energy efficient, as it does away with the need to have computers compete against each other. Instead, users deposit their ether to participate in the race for more currency. So basically, if you have 32 ETH, you can stake it in validator pool. I think it's still 32. Run a proof of stake node, and there you go. You're on your way to start receiving Ethereum passive block rewards, as long as you keep your node maintenance and uptime up. But I have to look into full research on that, because maybe not everything I'm stating right now is correct in their structure of the proof of stake. But from looking at it before, that's what it was. Happy merge of Vitalik Buterin, the 28-year-old Russian-Canadian programmer who helped create Ethereum on Twitter. Sorry, said on Twitter. This is a big moment for the Ethereum ecosystem. Everyone who helped make the merge happen should feel very proud today, he added. Co-founder said that the upgrade will reduce worldwide electricity consumption by 0.2%. While cryptocurrencies have seen a phenomenal rise in the past few years, observers say that they're terrible for the environment. According to Digiconomist, a platform that tracks crypto energy usage, a single Ethereum transaction is equivalent to the weekly power consumption of an average U.S. household. Earlier this month, Digiconomist said that the power saved as a result of the upgrade would likely be equivalent to the electrical energy consumption of a country like Portugal. It could also become the final nail in the coffin for Bitcoin's transaction mechanism. Ethereum was down 0.7% after the news, trading at. I did notice that it was down a bit, but that's just the market conditions and overall. Trading at 1,592.78%, 78 USD. But analysts say the upgrade could have a big impact on the crypto world in the long run. The world's most valuable cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, was down almost 1%, trading at 20,000, according to CoinDesk. I mean, earlier I saw it below 20,000. It's been a long time in the making, and the question on traders' lips right now will it be the next bullish catalyst for cryptos for us, or a sell-fact event? Wrote Craig Erlam, a senior market analyst at Awanda. I never heard that on a note on Thursday. Is that the whole article here? I believe that's the whole article. Yeah, so that's the whole article. Basically, in a nutshell, from Markets Now on CNN Business. All right, I'm going to go into the next article here, and we're going to keep on plugging. We're going to keep on going. All right, if you're in the chat side, let me know what's up in the chat. I got, if you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Twitter, chat with me. Let me know what's up. Also, retweet this stream out. Tag some friends in the comments on Twitter. If you're on the YouTube side, please do. Yeah, subscribe. If you're on the Twitch side, give a follow. This next article is from CoinDesk. A peculiar flavor of NFTs is thriving in China. One regulators can abide by. That's the next article we got coming up here. Let's go right on into it. From CoinDesk, this is from writer Eliza, Eli, and Chamomile. That's a cool name, Chamomile. Peculiar flavor of NFTs is thriving in China. One regulators can abide. Unlike most fungible tokens, China's digital collectibles are built on closed networks and designed to appease regulators who frown on trading and speculation. What's this? The first separate exhibition through a projector at the Virtual Niche exhibit in Beijing in April 2021. The artwork is composed of 22 pieces, each individually coded as an NFT. In April 2021, China hosted what cryptocurrency and art media outlets herald as the world's first major crypto art exhibit. At the opening, the gallery in 728 Beijing's trendy art district was buzzing with excited guests, including a Financial Times reporter who walked around an exhibition space densely packed with LCD screens showing the creme de la creme of non-fungible token NFT art, Beeples and CryptoPunks, among others. The show did so well it got an extended run in Shanghai. To many, it felt like China, despite its complicated relationship with cryptocurrency, could at least be a hub for NFT art. About a month after the opening, Chinese regulators outlawed crypto trading and mining once again, rattling the NFT community. In the months that followed, however, NFTs were considered to be somewhat safe from regulation because they weren't yet clearly classified as potentially risky financial instruments. It became hard to find a crypto company or bro in China that wasn't starting an NFT hustle. Today, something has changed. The exhibition's two curators said they are still hopeful about China's ecosystem for NFTs, but both are looking for new opportunities away from the country. Great creator artists, they will come to like the real Web3 because it is what they really stand for, and there also is a global market. Explained Qin Wang, China community leader at a blockchain project Polkadot, and one of the curators of last year's Virtual Niche. Have you ever seen a meme in the Mirror exhibition? Here's a little video here. You can watch at your own leisure. Wang is currently in Los Angeles learning about the U.S. market. She plans to permanently relocate to New York, where she wants to act as a bridge between the East and West. The fact that she has moved to the U.S. is indicative of a wider shift that has taken place in China. NFTs remain alive and well in the country by several measures, but are not what you'd expect. They might look like the low-resolution, funkily clothed avatars seen on freewheeling international markets, but in China, there are fundamental differences. They exist on a regulatory gray area without clear and comprehensive laws. NFTs are not banned in China, but they can't be bought with crypto and can't be used as a speculative investment as traders often do elsewhere in the world. But you can have a speculative investment as art curation. The view of Chinese authorities are, the NFT is just coding technology behind that work. That's all it is. It's just wrapped up to be on a blockchain that has a tradable value of Ethereum with it. But one ETH is one ETH, Only when you cash it out to a fiat is it taxable, sort of, except on your trades, profit trades. And that rings true for NFT art profits, I believe so as well. It's like anything you make profits in. They're called digital collectibles, not NFTs. Big Chinese tech firms, I've been seeing this more. We're using the word digital collectibles, not NFTs. But everything, the structure of them are the same. Big Chinese tech firms Ant Group and Tencent changed the NFT reference on their sites to digital collectibles. In October, likely a move to distance the products from their global crypto counterparts. Just call them NFTs. It's okay. It's not necessary to make you call them digital collectibles and not NFTs. So it makes me think the word NFT or non-fungible token is gonna die, and the new meta will be digital collectible. Rather than open networks that anyone can use, such as the Ethereum blockchain in China, the collectibles are built primarily on permissioned blockchains, amendable only by authorized parties. This gives companies and the authorities greater control over the content rather than startups like OpenSea. Several Chinese NFT auctioning platforms are built by well-established Web2 tech firms. The government and corporations are trying to curb the financialization of NFTs, meaning stop the popular speculative investment that took place during the last crypto bubble. There will be legislation passed to prohibit the use of this kind of technology to build any kind of regulated financial services, said Yifan He, CEO of blockchain development firm Red Date Technology. Like much of Chinese regulation, such as the Great Firewall that blocks certain parts of the internet, the model attempts to rein in aspects of the technology that are deemed undesirable to its authoritarian regime. More than an experiment, China's model could become a blueprint for other regulators in the region and globally. Already, Singapore's central bank, for example, has started parroting some of Beijing's language about crypto speculation. So there's some here. How long is this article, man? If this is going to go on for much longer, we're going to keep going. Yeah, there's regulatory uncertainty, black market JPEGs, legal trading. But you get the point of what's going on here with China. And it goes on. Big names test the weather. So obviously, they're going to talk about central companies, the regulatory uncertainty, and the Chinese government, probably the black market. The black market is actually something that we can touch upon in the future, so you can learn how to stay away from the black market of JPEGs or potentially accidentally buying one that was stolen and or scammed from someone. And we'll touch upon that. So digital collectibles, NFTs, can be a little clearer for you. All right, so hey, guess what? Search KinsArt and OpenSea and Foundation. You want to check out my NFTs? Follow on TikTok, KinToshi.gg. Follow on Instagram, KinToshi.gg, and follow on Twitch, KinToshi.gg, if you want to see some gaming content. All right, let's hide that part. Fix this part. And also, obviously, we're right here. We are right here on Blockchain Tech and Finance News. So smash the subscribe button, live every day at 7 a.m. EDT. Obviously, that didn't happen today, but maybe I should just drop the time. Maybe I should just open up. If you're subscribed, bell notifications on. I'm live. I'm here. Let's go. It's kind of I got to go back to the gym too, man. Let's go. So I'm going to pull up the next article here. Also, chat with me. Let me know what you think in the comments and the chats. We'll get this going. All right, so the next article I have coming up is from Decrypt. Proof of merge NFTs will transform in your wallet as the Ethereum merge happens. So we're going to learn about this a little bit in an article from Decrypt. Let's slow moving. Seems like it's just on. We don't want to look at ball and crap. I turn that off. Proof of merge NFTs will transform in your wallet as the Ethereum merge happens. It's from Kate Irwin. So, take this. We don't want to see that crap. Were you into crypto before the Ethereum merge? Now you can prove it with a proof of merge NFT. A pair of creative thinkers at Web3 firm Andreessen Horowitz have created a proof of merge NFT featuring metadata that dynamically evolves as Ethereum merge unfolds. The A16Z engineering partner Michael Blau and crypto investments partners Mason Hall engineered the black and white proof of merge Ethereum NFT, which goes through 3 phases, triggered automatically by its smart contract. Software developer Zachum.eth designed the front end for the project. The first phase of each proof of merge NFT displays before the merge and shows 2 separate circles. The second phase of the NFT, which occurred early Wednesday, shows 2 half-merged circles. The third will show the circles fully merged, forming a yin-yang symbol to indicate that Ethereum merge is complete. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's basically a side project that Mason and I hacked together really quickly over this past weekend, and launched, and so far it's been pretty crazy. They told Decrypt in an interview. So they got the proof of merge, fully on-chain, non-transferable dynamic NFT that will change throughout the merge. There you go. Pretty cool. It's like pixel paste too. The art is a nod to an Ethereum panda bear meme, said Hall, which shows Ethereum's execution layer as a black bear and Ethereum's consensus layer as a white bear. The 2 bears then combine to make the ultimate Ethereum panda bear, which has become a metaphor for post-merge Ethereum. At the time of publication, about 9,000 unique crypto wallet addresses have already minted a free proof of merge NFT, which are unlimited in number but can only be claimed before the merge is finalized. All right, so let's make sure I get that link to. Oh, that's not telling me there. Where's the? Let's find it. Where we mint one? Let's go. It's just going to tell me about crypto wallets. It's going to tell me about resources for crypto wallets. All right. So why did they choose 3 phases? I'm gonna find that site for this. I'll just follow their Twitter right here. Michael Blau. Proof of merge XYZ. Here we go. So I'm gonna save this up here. All right. Maybe it's already. Oh, it says infinite minting. So that's cool until the merge is done. I thought the merge is done. But from my understanding, like the merge is still kind of migrating over the next coming days for true full efficiency. Seeing the full efficiency as I stated earlier in this stream. All right, so why did they choose 3 phases? Mostly for simplicity's sake. We're actually storing each ASIC to image on chain, and more phases we want to store, that's more data we have to store, which is more storage gas fees that we'd have to pay when actually deploying the smart contract initially, Blue said. It'll be his brother Justin is also into crypto and wants to change the music industry through NFTs. The NFTs, unique blockchain tokens which signify ownership, are non-transferable. If someone tries to transfer their proof of merge NFT, the transaction will fail, but the sender will have to pay an Ethereum gas fee. Yeah, that's typical. That's typical also with the early NFTs. Can't transfer them. This means that the proof of merge NFTs also functions as a proof of attendance. It's kind of like a POAP. That's what a POAP is, proof of attendance. NFT of sorts, so they can only be held by wallets that minted them before the merge. The design features a similar black and white ASIC style of Blue's previous Ethereum NFT collection, Mev Army and XOR, which both launched earlier this year. The intermediate phase of 2 partially converged circles was triggered by a timestamp associated with the block called a Hall told Decrypt. And we use a 12-hour window for the merge before the merge actually happens to represent the intermediate phase. The smart contract behind the proof of merge NFTs is also designed to be able to determine exactly when the merge occurs in order for the NFT to change into its third and final state, the yin-yang symbol. The only way to detect if the merge has happened on-chain or not is to measure something called block difficulty, Hall said. It's an attribute of a block that returns normally how difficult it was to mine that block on the Ethereum proof of work chain. This value will equal 0 when the merge is complete. The Ethereum merge will occur later Wednesday evening, according to estimates based on Ethereum's current hash rate. The merge will fully transition to Ethereum's blockchain fully transitioned the Ethereum blockchain mainnet from proof of work mining to proof of stake system, a massive shift which is predicted to reduce Ethereum's energy consumption by 99.95%. All right, so this is really cool. So I'll check into this. I'll see if my understanding the merge is complete. So maybe this is also complete as well, but it's still really cool nonetheless. All right, let's go check out the next article we got going on here. I'm gonna put the notes. All right, that was that. Decrypt. We got one coming up here. This one we got coming up here is from Cointelegraph. Ethereum community wastes no time minting proof of stake NFTs right after the merge. All right, so Ethereum community wastes no time minting proof of stake POS NFTs right after the merge. This is from Savannah Fortes, writer with Cointelegraph. The merge happened, and now the community watches like proud parents as Ethereum takes its first steps as a proof of stake consensus. The long-awaited Ethereum merge has happened, and the community still can't sit still. Moments after the historic crypto event, one user minted the first ever non-fungible token NFT on the proof of stake consensus. Officially, the merge took place on Thursday at 6:42 a.m. at block right here. The first announcement of the mint and sale of the NFT came shortly after at 7 a.m. UTC. The NFT, which is a time capsule of the moment for the first NFT mint bearing the iconic panda face, was quickly purchased at the price of 36 Ether. Someone just paid 36 ETH in gas to mint this, the first NFT. Wow. First NFT on proof of stake. Following the announcement of the first POS NFT, crypto Twitter exploded with retweets and commentary. Community remarks range from questionable decision making to calling it fire. One user even questioned if the merge panda is going to be the new ape, in reference to the iconic Bored Ape Yacht Club personas. Let's go! Come on. Panda Club. After the news broke, the first NFT mint and sale, so began an avalanche of first for the new blockchain operating system. Sheldon Evans, the founder of Web3 lifestyle brand Bloom, tweeted that the brand created the first official NFT collection to mint on the proof of stake network. All right, got someone jumping in here to space. Master Catalog. Master Catalog. Master Catalog, if you don't know, also on my page, I'm live streaming video, reading the news. But if you want to come up and speak, say what's up, go for it. Otherwise, I'm just chilling reading about the merge. All right, while some were proudly showing off their first minted digital assets and collections, others in the Ethereum community are proudly displaying their first purchases on the new system. What's up, Master?
What's going on, man? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good with you. I'm just reading the news right now. I'm actually streaming, so I got like a live stream video on my Twitter feed as well right now.
Yo, are you trying to figure out how I started following you? Is your son in Web3 too?
Nope.
It's okay. All right. No,
I have children and I love doing art, but nothing NFT or Web3 yet. Nope.
We have and I apologize, I don't want to interrupt you in case I'm gonna check out what you're sharing on the screen. But I have this kid that's following you, Odin, and I know he said that his dad had got him in. So happy to see that he's.
I think you're rugging there a little bit. I think Master just rugged out. So I have a Twitter space running, so people jump into my Twitter space and say, "Oh, Master, you back?"
My fault. I think I was rushing. I think I had a call come through.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I never heard of him. But I guess he's following me. But yeah, what are you up to, man? How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, man. I'm at work now, so these are these spaces that catch my attention, and I try to hop in and listen.
Oh, Pixels Anonymous, man.
Yeah. Are you with them too?
Is that mint yet?
Yeah. It hasn't minted yet.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome artist. She's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's where it's got to be. So you probably hopped onto one of our spaces like that, right?
Probably. I don't have. I stopped chasing like whitelist spot stuff, but I'm open to like send some business communications to Collab if they want to send some whitelist spots over to my alpha group. to raffle off.
They actually that group doesn't really do that.
They're very selective from my understanding. Yeah.
You're not really landing it there, but
Nope. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'll put the mic off because I got a customer that's walking through, but I'm gonna keep up with you on. I'm gonna stay on.
Cheers, mate. I'll just be reading the news here, man, and I'll be back over on space. All right, back to it. Yeah, if anyone's over, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Actually, not Facebook. Sorry. YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. I was thinking about streaming to LinkedIn, but I don't know. I got people following me on LinkedIn. Back to this. Consensus, the blockchain software company of Joseph Lubin, is also encouraging community members to make their first transaction on POS by minting one of their own commemorative NFTs celebrating the merge. Yeah. The merge has also sparked creativity from delivering whoopings. Start delivering whoopings. I invite you to speak up here. Otherwise, I'm just reading the news. All right, so the merge has, and yeah, I got the pin to the top, so I'm actually live streaming on video here into Twitter. The merge has also sparked creativity from big names such as Beeple, who created a merge-inspired illustration of a large, slowly formed Ethereum logo supported by scientists. I'm gonna put my mic on standard. I got more audio. All right, the merge also sparked creativity from big names such as Beeple, who created a merge-inspired illustration of a large, slowly forming Ethereum logo supported by scientists. Members of the Ethereum Foundation also got creative and composed and performed a song dedicated to the event. All right, so that's pretty cool. More about the merge. We got some people jumping in here. We got Slava helping 1 million plus brands. If anyone wants to jump up here to the speaker, yeah, please feel free to do so. I am actually on the pin parts that, yeah, okay, jump in. On the pin part, I'm actually live streaming right now, reading the news. So that's that for Ethereum community. Waste no time minting proof of stake NFTs right after the merge. All right, I'm gonna bring up the next article up here. Slava, how's it going today, boy? What's going on?
Hey, Ken. Thanks for having me on board. I think that's exactly what creators need to do.
Yeah, I'm reading the news. I'm reading different news pieces on live on stream, like video stream on Twitch and YouTube and here on Twitter. And yeah, I guess this article that I was reading from just now was from that last one was from Cointelegraph. Yeah, Ethereum community wastes no time minting proof of stake Ethereum. So they're definitely saying like, hey, yeah, if you got art, go put your art out there. Relative to the merge. This new article, I'm going to read right here, this next one. Let's go right back into there and jump that in there. Typically, again, I run these streams 7 a.m. I've been so busy in business. I was like stuck on business calls all morning and afternoon. I just still wanted to be here. I still want to show up either way. So I made an announcement. It's starting at 4:20. Stream going to start it. But typically, yeah, I'll run these spaces about 8 talk spaces for artists and technology, about 8 to 10 hours. And before then, I'll do like a half hour to 45-minute live stream, which I'm doing right now. So yeah, Slava, do you create art? Say that.
Yes. Yeah, I brands create art, and this I create my art through the brand that I've built since last year called Phoenix.
Nice, man. If you have anything you'd like to pin at the top, please feel free to do so. And if anyone here is listening or up on speaker, yeah, give each other follows and retweet the room out, retweet each other, and give a like. Sure. Yeah, Slava, I'm giving you a follow. I'm gonna retweet this out as well. I'm gonna read through this Phoenix team. Yeah, if you want to talk about it a little bit, go for it.
Yeah, thank you. I am looking for feedback. So anyone who's in this space today, or for that matter, who sees or listens to this conversation, I'm looking for opinions. I'm looking for guidance on what art we should draw as a team. Myself and my team at Phoenix, we've been serving brands since last year, since September, and we've been in this space very active, and we decided to launch our own collection. Now we have about 6 ideas we're playing with, but we plan to release more variation over time until we find something that works.
Cool. So you have in-house artists, or you're still building your team out?
Yeah, we've got designers, modelers, specialists who understand how to do rendering using different engines, and we're essentially figuring out what art style or what art variation resonates best with the community.
Nice. Yeah, man. Right. There's so many different metas. It's really hard to say. If you have your community built, um, if you have, you could think to do maybe like a 1155 like launch, and like your community collects this 1155. Then your dev launches a DAO contract, and that DAO contract could be like, all right, community who's holding all these 1155, who's interested to structure our full collection and what the art will be. We're going to put our first DAO vote out there. So you deploy your DAO contract and interfaces, and it's token gated. So only if the person has this 1155, for example, NFT, to be able to succeed a DAO vote. And if they don't have that in their wallet, their DAO vote will fail. I mean, obviously they'll probably burn some gas too, but their DAO vote will succeed. So that DAO vote could be like, all right, community, what's the size of our collection? What's the size of our collection? We're going to vote on that. So that vote goes through. All right, we're going to have a 10K collection. That's what everyone voted on. They voted like 5K, 10K collection. Consensus shows on the DAO vote 10K. Then we're going to go, okay, next vote in the contract, in the DAO contract. Is our collection art going to be human based? Are they going to be animals? Are they going to be a mixture of like human animals? Are they going to be objects that aren't even animals or humans? Things like that. And then it could be like colors. Like, is it going to be pixel based? Is it going to be a superlative? Is it going to be like tungent or whatever? Is it going to be 3D? Is it 2D? Is it pixel based? All those things factor in that could run through a DAO. It's impossible to. It's definitely good, and I appreciate you definitely stopping up here to say, hey, like, what do y'all think for art? For me, I love drawing pixel art, so I mean, I'd be like, hey, I love to collect pixel art. But maybe Master up here, someone else would be like, I like 3D, and maybe delivering delivering whoopings would be like, I love 2D. So it's all subjective to the eyes of the beholder. It's behodler NFTs, right? I have an article I'm actually about to read here also that says art is dead, dude. The rise of AI artists stirs debate. So I mean, I could read that if y'all want to listen. But yeah, Slava, let's hear from you again. Right?
Well, thanks, Ken. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad you talked about this possibility. I think not many people are aware that it's possible to get the community to give you their opinion using a DAO and kind of build infrastructure there. I think it's very important for creators and teams to think about, even in the early stages. For myself and my team, we do have one preference for the type of art that we plan to drop, and that is 3D. And there's a reason for that. Is because most of our clients who were brands and kind of or companies rather, they were interested in 3D, and that led us to think about, okay, what art would work with them, meaning companies or brands. We thought a 3D model would be kind of the best resonance there. But beyond that, we're definitely flexible for the visual interpretation of that 3D model. But I'm glad you mentioned the DAO concept, because that's something that we're thinking about very closely as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of good DAO contracts out there. Through maybe like Morales, GitHub repos that are secure, and yeah, there's good DAO contracts out there. So you have to, or just engineer one from the ground up, from based on secure, safe protocols. Yeah, cool. Yeah, 3D. 3D is awesome, man. Especially if you're building something that's like rigged for a metaverse. 3D and
Yeah, that's actually the reason why we're doing 3D, because we noticed an influx of brands at the end of last year, at the beginning of this year, who wanted to enter into the metaverse, and they were asking us kind of the same thing over and over again, which was, hey, can you guys help us to drop a 3D NFT collection? We thought, okay, let's do that. Let's figure out how that works and how that plays out. But we're yet to hear a brand that says we want to do a 3D model that's interactive. And that is kind of the reason for us to drop a collection, because we want to make these models interactive. So when I say interactive, for those kind of curious, I'm talking about the idea that you can take a 3D model, you can have a user interact with that model, then more than just kind of pinch zoom or pan zoom. It's something that feels like the model's coming to life. Imagine somebody who clicks on a button in that model, maybe it's an avatar and it doesn't talk, or somebody clicks a button and now they're navigating a virtual
like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, there'd be like 150, 200 people in here. And maybe now there's like just you hanging out here. Maybe there's 20, 30, or like 40 people in here. A lot of people have left the space, but that's fine because the people building right now in a quiet period, you're what you deliver and what community you build over the next couple years here with what I'm not saying financial advice, or I'm just giving my theory is that with market corrections going up the next 2 to 5 years, and or when I think if I ever see Bitcoin above 100,000, I'd assess the value of the marketplace once more. But right now, for me, I think it's really cool what you're doing. I think it's cool what every artist and team is formulating and building right now, because yeah, again, the true value will be on the latter difference of what you're putting forth and formulating right now. So yeah, more power to you, man. I think it's cool. I'm gonna actually look into more, just because every evening my wife and I sit down, we look at NFTs, we look at projects, we research projects, and I'm gonna look at Phoenix team and what you got going on more in depth, most definitely.
Yeah, and I think it's important also to mention that in this crypto bear market, to vividly paint it, is there's an opportunity, and that opportunity not only exists from a development perspective, but also from the investment perspective. So anyone who is listening or in the space, you can invest with your wallet, and you can invest with your time through the development effort. So definitely take the opportunity because it's there, and it may not kind of be there tomorrow, and that may change, and only because the crypto market is dynamic. And so I kind of raise this moment in time that you have the opportunity to take action today, and you don't need to wait for that future state. And beyond that, I think that anyone who is in the space today, it is doing the necessary work. And so I really applaud you that you're in the space, that you're giving attention, and you're sticking around during the hard time.
Yeah, I think I might have. No doubt. You too. I think I might have misinterpreted when you pinned to the top and asking for like maybe like art feedback. Were you talking about the art variations number 1 through 7?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm sorry. I'm just talking for like the 10 minutes, be like, well, the 3D art and pixel art and stuff. I'm sorry, man. I didn't see. I clicked on the pin tweet, but then I thought I didn't see the thread part on the Phoenix team part. So now I just saw the thread just now. I really like number 7, man. I love number 7. In fact, I just pinned it to the top. I thought, yeah, I love Phoenixes, man. My favorite. Well, it's not a real animal, but if it was, it'd be a Phoenix. Yeah. Cool, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, so that is a unique variation there. We're going for this like superhero anthropomorphic Phoenix, which is a little bit different than just a bird. It's more like a superhero with a bird overhead, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually,
Really
it's
cool.
exactly what games are. If you think about it, it's these digital 3D characters that you control, but now in a virtual space. So, kind of for those who are curious, the difference between a game and a virtual space, because they're related, but sometimes they're confused, is that a game is essentially an enclosed virtual space whereby the gaming company or the gaming team is controlling the ownership and not only the ownership of the assets, but also controlling the mechanics of kind of what's possible in that virtual space. And in the metaverse or virtual space, you have a more open ecosystem that allows creators to not only have ownership of their content, but also have the ability to kind of transfer assets from, let's say, one space to another. And again, that distinction is possible because you have things like NFTs, right? NFTs empower creators and teams. They're also allowing that asset to be transferred from one world to the next. And that is kind of the distinction I see in my mind between a game and a virtual space.
Awesome. I'm definitely going to be looking into Phoenix team. I'm going to be reading through your platform, and yeah, if you see me on space and there's definitely more people, typically like I was really busy today with all sorts of business calls, so I'm like late in the evening running not late in the evening, but later than usual running space and the stream today, but I definitely wanted to show up either way. And it's cool if I decide to go, I'll just take a break for the day. We would have never talked. And so definitely me showing up is always what I want to do no matter what time. Maybe if I showed up earlier, you wouldn't have showed up because I would have cut my space earlier. So that's also really cool, man. It's meant to be. And I'm going to definitely be looking into this. And I'm also going to, I have an alpha group of some of my friends are BASE and AC holders, and have a little alpha group. Then I talk business with projects and raffle spots and stuff. So yeah, Slava, I will definitely be researching more. Love to see you back up on the space. See KinToshi. What's up, KinToshi? Just joined here. I'm gonna go back to reading. Art is dead, dude. The rise of AI artists stirs debates. And Slava, yeah, man. Let's keep the communications going. Most definitely. All right. KinToshi, if you want to come up and speak, also got my stream pinned to the top, and I'm gonna go back to reading through. Art is dead, dude. The rise of AI artists stirs debate. We just had Slava up here. We had Masters up here earlier, and I will be running my space continuing on after I finish this stream for reading news. Back at it. If you're on the stream side in the chat, give me a chat. Tell me what's up. Tell me what you are reading the news as well. So this is from Chris Valence, technology reporter at BBC News, writing this article. Revolutions in art are nothing new, but this one some think may be terminal. Art is dead, dude. Jason M. Allen. I'm going to put my mic on voice isolation mode. There we go. Art is dead, dude. Jason M. Allen told the New York Times. Mr. Allen is the winner of Colorado State Art Fair's competition in the category of emerging digital artists. His winning is his. Let me check one thing here. Oh, broken, fell off the cart. Someone was sending me something. Back to the reading. I got a lot of messages coming left and right. Mr. Allen is the winner of the Colorado State Art Fair's competition in the category of emerging digital artist. His winning entry, Theatre d'Opera Spéciale, I don't know if I said that correctly, but I try, was made during Midjourney, an artificial intelligence system that enables images to be created simply by inputting a few text prompts, for example, an astronaut riding a horse. Many artists were furious, but Mr. Allen was unmoved. It's over, AI won. Humans lost, he told the paper. Mr. Allen earned just $300 from the contest, but the news struck a tender nerve. Some artists were already fearful that a new breed of AI image generator could take their jobs and take a free ride on the years spent learning their craft. You know what I want to show right after this? I want to show the lazy lions, not the lazy lions, but the AI generated. It's spelled LAIZY and then lions. Put the AI in it. I minted a few of them, and they're actually really, really good. Really good. The team who curated that collection, derivative of lazy lions. This thing wants, so let's continue on. This thing wants our jobs. It's actively anti-artist, wrote California-based movie and game concept artist R.J. Palmer in a tweet liked more than 25,000 times. In a Twitter post, he highlighted how well the output of AI systems could imitate living artists. In one case, he examined the AI can even attempt to reproduce the artist's signatures. Here's some AI art right here. Again, I love AI art. It's subjective to the eyes of the beholder. The BBC is not responsible for the content of external sites. Note for these images, the output of AI systems is impressive. Again, if you're just jumping in on any streams, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube, or something, or whether no one's watching at all, all these recap links on the recap videos are in the description box on YouTube, on my YouTube side. The output of AI systems is impressive, but they are built upon output of flesh and blood creators. Their AIs are trained 1 million on millions of human-made images. Stable Diffusion, a recently launched open-source AI image generator, learns from from a compressed file of 100,000 gigabytes of images scraped from the internet. Its founders, Imad Mostak, tells me, yeah, deep learning, machine learning, AI, all pairs together in what's being created here. Mr. Mostak, a computer scientist with a background in tech and finance, sees the Stable Diffusion as a generative search engine where Google image searches show you pictures that already exist. Stable Diffusion shows you anything you can imagine. So that's what I love about in generating something. Like if I just want to have fun and go generate some AI art, it's just something fun to do. I don't, as an artist myself, I don't find a threat in it. I'd actually even want to turn my art I create into AI art right thereafter. This is a Star Trek holodeck moment, he says. Art in the blink of an AI. Artists have always learned from have always learned from and been influenced by others. Great artists steal, as the saying goes. But Mr. Palmer says of AI is not just like finding inspiration in the work of other artists, it's directly stealing their essence in a way. An AI can reproduce a style in seconds. Right now, if an artist wants to copy my style, he might spend a week trying to replicate it, Mr. Palmer tells me. That's one person spending a week creating one thing. With this machine, you can produce hundreds of them in a week. So he also says, but Mr. Mustak says he's not worried about putting artists out of work. The project is a tool like Microsoft Spreadsheet, software Excel, which he notes didn't put the accountants out of work. I still pay my accountants. Again, the way I look at it is like if I create a whole collection of like NFT artworks or just digital artworks or even handmade painted artworks, whatever I decide to use, and I turn it into generative art and I launch that collection and I sell both out. I mean, to me, it's just like I had fun all the way around and people are loving collecting the art I created. People jumping in here. Miss Gorio Takukoroi. Sorry, if I butchered that name, but yeah, I'm gonna say Miss Gorio. How's it going today? If you want to come up to speak and see what's up, I'm reading some news right now, and yeah. While you connect, I'll finish this little paragraph here. He suggests they find opportunities using the new technology. This is a sector that's going to. Hey, how's it going?
First, I wanna correct but my username
Thank
is
you.
Miss Gore Otaku, but you can call me Miss Goroi for short.
Cool, Miss Goroi. Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Yeah, how you doing today? I'm just reading some news, and I've got a stream video going on like YouTube and here on Twitter, and just space running. But yeah, if you have some art you'd like to talk about and pin to the top and share, please feel free to do so. I'm actually reading an article about AI art.
Oh, I'm really relaxing when I watching my feature dinner.
Nice, cool. All right, that's what's up.
And I draw something. Well, I draw my tablet Android and my laptops. At the same time, I have both. And I uploaded my social media, including TikTok. Too much is bad. Too much is bad. Too much. But and
cool.
I just please.
I'm looking at. Oh, cool. Is there anything I can pin to the top for you if you'd like? Or I'm looking at your profile pictures, and these are really cool. My daughter would love these. I want to show these to her.
I have an Instagram, but it's cool. I don't remember. I have a condition. It's a problem learning. I have a learning disorder. I cannot remember anything, but that's okay.
This is awesome. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Do you have are these on OpenSea or Foundation, or are you just creating art outside of NFTs currently?
No, not actually, because I do something for hobby. I do some for hobby for fun. That's all.
Nice. Keep going. If you ever this is really cool. I pinned some to the top up here, and definitely I'm giving you a follow here.
Yeah, I have those characters that I visit right in the right month, and yeah, I'm amazed. You can see the icon with the black with the milkshake.
I love the coloration in them. Awesome.
Thank
is
you.
great. Yeah. Thank you for stopping up here. Yeah, if you have anything else you want to share, or if you have any questions about I don't know if you've heard of NFTs or digital art.
I heard a lot in NFTs. Don't know it, because I was afraid of a little bit. It's my first time speaking. I'm very nervous. I'm nervous, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's certainly okay. Yeah. Some days there's like 30, 40 people here. Right now it's just kind of us just hanging out here. So yeah, again, I just have some kind words of positivity that I really love the coloration you put into your artwork, most definitely.
Yeah, because I posted less because I'm new for my new platform on Twitter, and I uploaded the best I can because I have a part time. I don't have a break time because I was tired several times, but I was thinking once again I created a comic or web comic, but it would take me a long one. I have a like I have a brainstorm, but at the same time my brain have needles in my head. Like, oh no, I was completely blacked.
I appreciate you being up here and I host space recently, pretty much every day for artists,
Yeah.
and so when you create new art, when you draw new art, I'd love to have you come back up, jump up on stage and pin your art, or I'll help you pin art and share it. And if you ever have questions, or would like help getting your art as an NFT onto OpenSea or Foundation, yeah, I can help out like that as well. If you ever are interested in that.
I like doing it. I love doing something fun, trying to posting something like in a hobby or doing something fun. And I do it in my past that I can't to make my artwork and recognize that I do my art style because my art style is kind of difficult for me, but I'm trying it a little bit. Is I change a lot of the art style per month or even 1 year or anything. Or maybe I don't know.
Cool. I appreciate you coming up here. Yeah, definitely keep coming back, and I'm gonna keep reading through the news. So if you just need to go, I understand. If you would like to listen, I'm here too. And if you have any questions, or yeah, I'm here.
I have a little question on my head is what is NFT was look like? What is look like or I
Sure.
because I'm very confused every time for everything you do then heard a lot to say NFT, the coronavirus, yada yada. I'm very confused. Very confused.
Yeah, an NFT is well, I'll have to ask this. Have you heard of a blockchain? Have you heard of blockchain? Like,
Black tape? I
like
never heard of it.
yeah, like have you heard of Bitcoin?
Bitcoin? It sounds familiar, but okay, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's sort of like a type of and like right here, your picture is up here. I can see it. I could save your picture on my phone and collect it and be like, oh look, I collected this artist's picture because I screenshotted or saved it onto my pictures. But did I actually support you by buying your artwork directly from you, or and like a monetary return of you an artist and what you're creating as art? That other people will find value and would like to collect. That's where NFTs can be helpful in a collectible way, as far as independent us as artists, as independent creators, can put our art on the blockchain and people can make offers on it, or we can put it up for sale on the blockchain through OpenSea or different art trading platforms like OpenSea or Foundation. Let me see here. I'm going to find an artist. This artist here, his art is on an NFT marketplace called Foundation. And here's another artist. I'm pinning it to the top here of the space. And her art, speaker Jill, her art is on OpenSea. I don't know if you can see those pins at the top there. Cool.
Yes.
So one artist is creating on Foundation, and then another artist, she is creating on OpenSea. And OpenSea is probably the best place to start as an artist if you're looking to kind of bring your art into NFTs and share it and like that. So, yeah, that's the simplest way.
Oh, okay.
So it allows you
Um,
to put your art for sale, and people can buy it with a cryptocurrency called Ethereum, for like that.
okay. Okay. I have in my mind, but I guess.
Yeah. Maybe also what's cool, actually, what would be really cool and easy to better than how I can even explain it is if you like watching like YouTube videos once in a while or reading your yeah, do a Google search or a YouTube search on what is NFT artwork, or how do I make how do I turn my art into NFTs? And a lot of good content and a lot of video content you'll definitely find out there. Most definitely.
Yeah, I'm very because I have what's the words that came in my mind? What's the words? I'm I'm very nervous, and I doing something that I do in the artwork, I do it perfectly or I do it wrong, and I'm very scared in the first time place. But I need to take a decision by my own. It is okay because I use the NFT. It doesn't mean that I'm changing my art style or
Yeah. Yeah, still stay true to yourself as an artist. Yeah, NFTs shouldn't change that. Nope. I think it's really cool. I think I really greatly appreciate you, and you're definitely very outgoing and brave being up here. And so keep coming back. Yeah, keep coming back and sharing new art you create, and I'll always be here to support. Most definitely.
yeah, you're welcome anytime because have experience in the artwork and for when I was in high school, what I use it is a traditional artwork. But I don't have a laptop. I don't have a tablet graphic, and that I use it several times that I put in my other platform is my laptop, and I use the computer several times.
Cool. Yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you, and I'm gonna show your artwork to my daughter after I finish up space today. And yeah, it'd be awesome if I see you back here. And I gave you a follow here, most definitely on Twitter. And
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming up here.
No problem, anytime. Okay, and you gotta have noticed me because I have a PhD too at the same time, both. Very hard for me.
Sorry, what was that? I missed the last part.
And I have a DIA, I mean, from learning and PhD. It was like
cool.
going to THD.
I see.
You know, but it's TDH. This is quite different to TD. And then, you know, I think I tingle myself for driving, but I'm very low with.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Hey.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna yeah, thank you. I pray you have a great and safe day, and yeah, to hear back from you and see what new things you're creating. I'm gonna read some news and keep reading some news here. Finish out, kind of close out my video stream. I'm streaming this on video on YouTube also. I have like a camera, but this is the recorded audio space. So I'm gonna read some news. I was reading about AI news, and I got a couple articles, and I'm gonna close out my stream. But yeah, I'll be here if you want to hang out and listen, or if anything else you want to pin up, or yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Cheers. All right. So let's see. Anyone on the live stream, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, or anyone's watching on Twitter, I see some people are viewing over there.
I have account on Twitter and I have account on Twitch, but I'm not streaming that yet because I'm too scared for someone else to find me for my physical body. I don't want to. I'm too.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a good yeah, that's fully understandable. That's most definitely.
I'm too scared and I don't want to get anyone in be toxin at me. It's completely legal, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I say it's very loud or it's younger things, but and I think the truth and I cannot hide it because everybody asks me and if they ask me as a simple question, I cannot lie. I tell the truth. Never lie.
Yeah, there's no reason to lie. Yeah, most definitely. You can't really lie to anyone. You'd just be lying to ourselves if we're just lying. But hey, do what's safest for you. Always do what's only safest for you, and yeah.
Because I do it for my safe, and I do it something for by myself, and I hide my identity that I do it what I want, and in other words, that I do something I love is art and learning something the other artists like NFTs or animation, yada yada yada. There are tons of them that are art style, but not just one. There are tons of them.
I agree with you there. So I'm gonna read some news. I'm gonna continue reading on some news.
Okay.
It's been really cool talking with you.
So do you?
I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's my first time speaking in English because I was speaking English a long time ago. Then maybe you understand me what I say.
I understand. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, your English is very good.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm a freak in that I'm a Latina. That's why you meant my accent is very different. The other Hispanic speaking English. I don't want to say my personally because I'm very stupid. I'm very scared.
Yeah, definitely keep yourself safe. No reason to dox yourself, and just do your art and do what's safest and most comfortable to you.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Miss Gloria.
Yes.
I'm gonna read the news and I appreciate you being up here and hanging out.
Yeah, but I don't have any time, but I still here, but you can talk to me for another things that I don't know. And no NFTs or artists doing technologies.
Cool. Yeah, I'll read if you listen. I'll be here. All right. So where I was at, I was reading about AI art. Kind of in the middle of an article, but I'll go right back to it for anyone who's watching on the live stream video. Again, I host like a Twitter space at the same time, so you might hear people jumping up on space and talking as well. So, anyways.
Sorry. Yeah, because I heard a lot of news is about AI is intelligent artifice for doing their artwork, but I say in our user that I know that YouTuber is speaking for any debatable community artists because it's completely the artists are offending about the AI because the AI they say this is not good enough and they're against it. They're saying that they're in favor, but for me it's just dependent with the people have the necessary technology because not all artists use it technology use it the same way.
Nice. I really like your statement there. You're right. You are right. So with that, I'm gonna read. So where I was at, I was reading. I'm gonna continue on in AI art, and where I was at was in this part of the article on the stream. I will pin the stream to the top just in case, and do a retweet of the stream and pin to the top once more. All right. So what is message to young artists worried? So what is this message to young artists worried about their future career? Perhaps in illustration or design. My message to them would be: illustration design jobs are very tedious. It's not about being artistic. You are a tool. He suggests they find opportunities using the new technology. This is a sector that is going to grow massively. Making money from the sector, if you want to make money, it'll be far more fun. And there are already artists using AI for art, for inspiration, and to make money. OpenAI says their DALI AI system is used by more than 3,000 artists from more than 118 countries. There's even been graphic novels made using AI. The author of one called The Tech, a collaborator that can excite and surprise you in the creative process. But although there is a lot of anger about the way AI uses artists' work, experts say legal challenges may be difficult. Professor Lionel Bentley, director of the Center of Intellectual Property and Information Law at Cambridge University, says that in the UK, it's not an infringement of copyright in general to use the style of somebody else. Professor Bentley tells me, as an artist would need to show that output of an AI that output of an AI had reproduced a significant part of their original creation expression in a particular piece of their art used to train the AI. Even where that's possible, not many artists will have the means to fight such legal battles. The design of the Artists' Copyright Society, DAX, which collects payments on the behalf of artists for the use of their images, is worried. I asked DAX head of policy Rima if artists' livelihoods are at stake. Absolutely yes, she says. DAX are not against the use of AI in art, but Miss Selhi wants artists, Salih, whose work is used by AI image systems to make money, to be rewarded fairly and have control over how their works are used. There are no safeguards for artists to be able to identify works in databases that are being used and output. She adds, artists might be able to claim copyright infringement when an image is scraped from the internet in order to be used to train an AI, although legal experts I spoke to suggest a number of reasons why such a claim might fail. Ms. Selhi said proposed changes to UK law would instead make it easier for AI companies to legally scrape artists' work from the internet, something which DAC opposes. Mr. Mostake says he understood artists' fears and frustrations, noting that you saw this with photography as well. He said the project was working with the technology industry leaders to create mechanisms by which artists can upload their portfolios and request for their styles to not be used in online services using this and similar technology. So this goes on. I'm not going to read the whole article here. I'm going to go on to the next article, but it goes on to get, the deep fakes and the art or goo, whatever that is. So there's some closing statements there of this article right here. Art is dead, dude. The rise of the AI artist stirs debate from writer Chris Valance. All right, I'm going to go into the next article. I have a few more articles to read here for the day. I might kind of cut it down a little bit and read another article tomorrow. I don't do, I may do news on the weekend. We'll see how it goes. So, this next article I'm going to go into is from the Indian Express, Journalism of Courage. This is from Microsoft's. This article is called Microsoft's $69 billion vision deal in the UK. UK's crosshairs. This is Bloomberg article. See the stream up there. Cool. So the competition already said it decided to kickstart a longer review after Microsoft turned down the chance to offer remedies to address its concerns. So this fits into basically going into technology type news here. So Microsoft Corp's planned $69 billion purchase of computer games developer Activision Blizzard Inc. faces an in-depth probe in the UK after regulators said the deal could hamper competition. I'm trying to play here. I think a video is trying to play here. There we go.
And I heard it. I'm not heard it about, but when you the article is about the deal, right? good at searching for curiosity. What does it mean, the copyright? What it came from? The copyright in the USA is completely is a federal law, not state. For good. For my opinion, this is state. It's not a state. It's a law. It's a law federal because it's protecting every. Not just the art is the character of series, movie, some bit, there does a bit, and to protect all those industries, in other words.
Yeah. So, the Competition and Markets Authority said it decided to kickstart a longer review after Microsoft turned down the chance to offer remedies to address its concerns. Microsoft informed the CMA that it would not offer such undertakings, the regulator said in the decision. The move was expected after CMA previously flagged concerns. The deal could lead to substantial lessening of competition in the gaming console subscription and cloud markets. The regulator now has until March 1st to come to a final decision. The combination with Activision, which owns some of the most popular franchises including Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Guitar Hero, will make Microsoft the world's third largest gaming company to boost the Xbox maker's roster of titles for its Game Pass subscribers. We're ready to work with the CMA on next steps and address any of its concerns, Brad Smith, Microsoft president and vice chair, said in the September 1st statement. That's pretty big. We'll see where that goes. We got Microsoft $69 billion Activision deal in UK's crosshairs. So that's that article here. The next article I have coming up, and I got 3 or more articles here, is in technology and gaming. And this one is about I play Warzone, console, PC, like that. They have Warzone Mobile. I play PUBG Mobile. I did play PUBG. I did play Call of Duty Mobile, but I stopped playing because it's just, it's nice. The engine's good, but I'm just more core to PUBG Mobile. So this new article right here, switched right over. From India Express, Duty Warzone Mobile now up for pre-registration. This is in TechDeck's news in Mumbai. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. Here's all we know so far about the upcoming Battle Royale shooting for Android and iOS. Call of Duty Warzone has been a popular title in the Battle Royale segment. The title was one that happened mobile gamers yet. That is set to soon with Call of Duty Warzone Mobile set to launch soon. Now with the title available for pre-registration on the Google Play Store. To pre-register Android, you go to Google Play Store. All right, so you can search for Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. The site is massive. Here we go. The Battle Royale game, Activision's Warzone Mobile, is expected to feature elements from the popular PC multiplayer game redeveloped for the mobile gameplay style, quite like PUBG Mobile. Experts expect similar elements and control like existing Battle Royale shooting games include Apex Legends, Fortnite Mobile, and Call of Duty Mobile. So what I'm is the Call of Duty Warzone Mobile going to be cross-compatible, or we're going to have cross-play between PC, console, and mobile. So the Warzone Mobile game may feature the signature Verdansk map from its PC counterpart, although concrete details have been a mystery. Details on cross-play, here we go. Support with PC or console are not out yet, as likely they are as they seem, but we are likely to see cross-play support between Android and iPhone players. Yeah, most definitely. A report by Android Police also suggests that the title will let players compete against up to 120 opponents at the time, although we may see multiple game modes. Given how little is known about the game at the moment, though, we don't expect the title to go live for the masses anytime soon. So this is definitely really cool. I'm going to be following that in tech news and gaming news. So I have 2 more articles here in finance. So you got 2 articles in finance here. I'm just going to go right on into them without shifting screens or anything like that. To close out the video stream. This is from Yahoo Finance. This is Expedia CEO. We aren't seeing a consumer recession right now. So this is from writer Brian Sawzi, anchor, editor at large for Yahoo Finance. I need to make sure this video doesn't play. Stop that. Inflation continues to stay hot in the U.S., and the stock market got walloped on Tuesday, but Expedia CEO Peter Kern is simply not seeing a consumer recession just yet. We see the same economic news that everyone else sees. Kern told Yahoo Finance Live at the Goldman Sachs Communacopia plus Technology Conference on Tuesday. We wonder about Europe in the winter and all the things that people are talking about, but it certainly doesn't feel like there's a consumer recession happening right now. To that end, Expedia is a few weeks removed from a second quarter that suggests a solid holiday travel season, barring a fresh leg down in the U.S. economy. The travel giant, which is undergoing a turnaround by way of Kern's leadership and focus on profitable growth, saw second quarter lodging bookings reach the highest in its history. Sales and adjusted operating profits were the highest for any second quarter. Sales rose 51% from a year ago. Gross bookings advanced 26% year over year. The company ended the quarter with 5.6 billion in cash and eyes toward further paying down debt. We believe Expedia is expanding its international footprint through its portfolio of strong brands with significant scale, including brand Expedia, Hotels.com, and Vrbo, among many others. JP Morgan analyst Doug Anmuth said, EXPE's increasing discipline and rationalization could serve to catalyze broader operational improvements and drive margin expansion. We welcome the changes at EXPE, and we think a simpler and more disciplined EXPE should emerge stronger on the other side of COVID-19. Kern told Yahoo Finance that Expedia is smack in the middle of its transformation. Investors should see stronger results in the coming quarters. I'd say we are in the middle of the turnaround. Kern said, we've done a lot of the hard work, but the hard work has yet to sort of show the benefits. I think that's coming fairly soon. We have been building up this membership base of tourism. App usage is way up. Vrbo was the number one app on iOS during most of the COVID experience, and number one on iPhone and Android right now. So we're getting more adoption there. All of these are important steps on our journey, and they all build on each other. Yeah, they all build on each other, right? So that's from Brian Sozzi, writer, anchor, editor at large on Yahoo Finance, Expedia CEO. We aren't seeing a consumer recession right now. This last article I have coming up here is also from Yahoo News, and this is inflation is getting sneakier. So let's talk about that. I'm going to close out the stream. I'll still be running the space for a bit. And Yahoo Finance right here. This is from Rick Newman, senior columnist for Yahoo Finance. For most of the last year, it's been very easy to see what was driving high inflation. It was gasoline and more broadly energy, and everybody knew it because of the giant signs that advertise gas prices in every town in the country. Inflation is getting sneakier. Gas prices are down, way down, but overall inflation has barely budged. The annualized inflation rate fell just 0.2% point in August from 8.5% to 8.3%. Given plunging gas prices, economists expected a bigger decline. The magnitude of the drop matters because it directly affects the Federal Reserve's decision making on how much to raise interest rates and how quickly. Gasoline prices in August were up 26% from the year before, which is a hefty jump, but that's down from a 44% jump in July and a 60% surge in June. All of these figures are annualized year-over-year numbers. In other words, gas prices are still up year over year, but the pace is decelerating. If gas prices stay where they are, around $3.70 per gallon on average, the annualized price change will actually turn negative early in 2023. Two other important categories are going the other direction: food and household energy. As the following chart shows, annualized inflation for groceries was 13.5% in August, up from 13.1% in July and 12.2% in June. That's the highest inflation rate for food since 1979. The cost of household energy, electric, cooling, and heating was up 21.2% in August compared to 20.5% in July and 21.9% in June. There's a little chart up there as well. Groceries account for 8.2% of the overall inflation measure. Household energy accounts for 3.5%. Gasoline measure accounts for 3.7%. So groceries and household energy combined account for 11.7% of the overall price index, or roughly 3 times as much as gasoline. Does anybody know how much electricity costs on a monthly basis? Hardly. Utility bills are notoriously difficult to decipher as they're priced in units such as kilowatt hours and terms that are completely unintuitive. People notice when their monthly bill goes up or down, but not in real time as they do with gasoline. Utility bills are going higher largely because of the rising natural gas prices, which are more than double what they were a year ago. Gas prices affect electricity costs because many utility Many utilities generate power by burning natural gas. When power production costs go higher, utilities pass much more of that onto consumers. So rising gas prices push household energy prices higher, even in homes that aren't connected to natural gas. The Russian invasion of Ukraine is pushing U.S. natural gas prices higher, even though the United States doesn't rely on Russian gas the way Europe does. Russian cutbacks on gas deliveries to Europe has forced Europe to look for other sources, including the United States. U.S. natural gas exports as a result have surged to record levels. Let's see, gold card, NFT, and gold card. I'm just reading some news here on my stream. It's pinned to the top there as well. And I'll be closing the live stream, but I'll be still chilling with space. So if you want to come up here and talk and say what's up, talk about gold cards, feel free to do so. I'm almost done with this article. Natural gas costs are way higher in Europe. They're rising here also, too, as demand for U.S. energy skyrockets. It takes a lot of energy to produce and transport food, so higher energy costs typically push food costs higher. Other factors may be contributing to food price inflation, such as ongoing supply chain kinks. The cost of transporting food, meanwhile, ought to be declining given the drop in gasoline and diesel prices. That's one hint that food price inflation might be coming down during the next few months. God willing, that'd be cool. Markets booed the August inflation report, with stocks selling off. Higher than expected inflation means the Fed will almost certainly raise rates by 3/4 of a point at its September 20th meeting. Higher interest rates make borrowing more expensive, which slows economic growth and dents corporate profits. Some investors were hoping that rapidly erasing inflation would let the Fed slow the pace of rate hikes, which would generally be good for profits and stock prices. No luck. The Fed might have to keep hiking if inflation doesn't moderate, which would darken the outlook for stocks. All right, I got the last two paragraphs here, a couple minutes. But there are still some reassuring developments on inflation, as the chart above shows. So if you're on the stream, you can see that. Also, I have all these, again, I'll state once more, I have all these links of these of these articles in the description box below on the YouTube recap video after it's edited. The price of used cars up 40% year over year at the start of the year has dropped back to an annualized gain of less than 10%. The inflation rate of appliances, which also require microchips, was just 3% in August, down from 8.5% at the start of the year. Natural gas may now be a more important indicator of the future path of inflation than gasoline. Prices have spiked recently in anticipation of a nightmare winter in Europe, with shortages causing blackouts, rationing, and other dramatic problems. But Goldman Sachs now thinks nations have taken measures to avert a full-blown crisis, and prices have dipped lately. U.S. producers may drill more to take advantage of higher prices, which in turn would bring prices down. Inflation hasn't crushed us yet. All right, so this is from Inflation is Getting Sneaker from Rick Newman, senior columnist for Yahoo Finance. And yeah, if you're on the space side, I'm just going to close out my stream that's playing on the live stream. So again, if you're on the YouTube, Twitter side, and close out this stream for the day, I'm still going to be running my space for a bit longer. And let's see here.
I have a little for my opinions. I like the video games, and the USA proposed the video games the revolution for our devices. But I have a little bit of being, what is the word? Concerning to the companies needed to recognize it for those past don't forget it what they came from, those video games like retros. Retro you needed to come to a life with others than the retro they are decades. And I tried to say, in other words, my point is, you cannot delete it to the retro game because there wasn't great value for the company. If we deleted the retro, the company that would be crashed down. Those characters is not going to be the same. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can understand that. I'm just going to close out my stream here. If you're on the YouTube side, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications here to Blockchain, Tech, and Finance News. I'll see y'all back tomorrow morning. Definitely this time, 7 a.m. EDT, and each and every day, 7 a.m. EDT. If I find something important on Sunday, I will stream on Sunday. Otherwise, cheers, ciao, peace be with you. God bless your kind hearts. Have a great and kind, safe day wherever in the world you are. See you back tomorrow here on Blockchain, Tech, and Finance News.
Okay.